Okay, here we go. Well, hello everybody. Hello to all my subscribers out there and anybody that's a fan of this YouTube channel. This is a different video today. It's a more important one. It's about this. It's about YouTube and this Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, also known as C.O.P.P.A. Now, no doubt you've all heard about this and what's going on. Well, my situation is even worse than everybody else's, and I'll explain why. As you can see on the screen, I've got this message. This popped up a couple of weeks ago. Before that, I knew nothing about it. It says you're legally required to comply with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, also known as C.O.P.P.A, and or other laws. You're required to tell us if your videos are made for kids. Use the new YouTube Studio. Now the problem is, I go to click on go to YouTube Studio and I get this error message that says we're a little out of sync. Unfortunately, YouTube Studio doesn't work with your current web browser. Try one of these instead. Now, I will note that I have tried just most of these browsers and none of them work. So it's not a browser problem. I've tried Chrome, Firefox, Mozilla. I'm currently using Opera. I tried to install Edge Microsoft, but it wouldn't install. And I'm thinking maybe that's because it's still in its beta stage. Maybe, I'm not sure. But they don't work. I can only use Creator Studio Classic. But using Creator Studio Classic, it just brings me back here. So, you know, if I go to View All, I'm back to Creator Studio Classic, where it was before. So I'm back here again. So I never actually get to the YouTube Studio page. I never get to that at all. So I can't even decide whether my content is suitable for children or not. So I can't do anything. It's got to stay idle like this because they've only put the option in YouTube Studio. Now, 2 years ago, in the end of 2017, they introduced YouTube Studio, if you remember. And I was deeply worried and concerned because I thought, well, that's the end. That's the end of me because I can't use YouTube Studio on this laptop, on this PC. That was it. I thought, you know, because what they do all the time, YouTube, and it's so annoying, is they introduce all these new stupid gimmicks. They make it optional for 6 months, so you can still use the old classic way that we've all known and loved for years. And then after the 6 months is up, bang, they just force the new page on us, and we've got no say whatsoever. And I thought that's what they were going to do, but I complained about it, and I pleaded my case that, you know, I won't be able to upload any more videos if it switches to YouTube Studio, the new one. And because they were going to get rid of Creator Classic, and someone must have listened, because I've been granted the opportunity to still use Creator Classic. Now, I will point out that I believe I'm getting this error message because this laptop is out of date. I am still using Windows Vista here in 2019, so I'm not running Windows 10. I know if I run Windows 10, if I had Windows 10, I wouldn't have this issue, and I'd be able to check whether my videos are suitable for children or not. But my argument is, why do I have to change my software when everything else works fine? Everything else on YouTube works. I can still go to all the other social media sites. I can still get to eBay and Wikipedia and Twitter and Facebook. You name it, they all work. Everything still works on Windows Vista. So I don't feel I should have to get a new laptop or a new computer or a new device that has Windows 10 just to be able to use it. I will point out that my parents do have Windows 10. They have a home computer and they have Windows 10. But with this new C.O.P.P.A thing, even if I set all my videos to made for kids or not made for kids or whatever, every time I upload a video, I have to decipher whether it's made for kids or not. So I have to go back to YouTube Studio each and every time. I'm not going to do that on my parents' computer. I'm not going to go there and friggin' hassle the shit out of them every week or whenever, you know. That's not the point. The point is they should make this option available in community settings or channel settings, you know, over here. Why couldn't they put it here? You know, here everything works here, you know, there's no issues with anything else. It's just that stupid YouTube Studio thing. Or community, you know. Also, you know, there's all comments here. But so that's what I'm saying. I wanted everyone to see that what I'm going through. So I know this C.O.P.P.A thing affects everybody. It affects the whole community. I know that. I'm not the only one. But I'm just pointing out that my situation is a little bit worse than everybody else because I'm not up to date with my software. Yes, I'm not getting updates on this computer because I'm using an out-of-date operating system. I know that, but it still functions. I can still, you know, navigate wherever I want to go, you know. I can still go everywhere. There's no issue really with anything else. It's just YouTube. And so really that's what I'm saying in this video is I'm being forced to retire because there's this other thing. I'll see if I can find it. If I go back, is it in the upload page? I think it's the upload. See here again, this indicates that they're going to change the YouTube uploading page sometime in the future. They're going to change it to something like YouTube Studio. If that happens, I won't be able to upload videos anymore, regardless of the C.O.P.P.A thing or not. Because whatever they're using isn't compatible with my computer, and it's not fair. See, it says here, go to upload video beta. So it's in its beta stage at the moment, and then they're gonna roll it out in 6 months' time or whatever, and force it on us, and that's the end. See, it's the same bullshit. We're a little out of sync. So I'm pretty much effed. I'm being forced to retire, even if I didn't have this issue here, and I could get into YouTube Studio. Then I still got to deal with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, the C.O.P.P.A. And there's, you know, I'm hearing from different people all these different outcomes that's going to happen once they roll these changes out early next year. I'm hearing that if you don't do anything and sit idle, they could, you know, they could decide whether your content is made for kids or not themselves. And if it's made for kids, the comment sections are going to go. They're going to completely censor that, and the videos will be harder to find in search engines. So that's no good. And even if there's no guarantee you're safe, even if the content isn't made for kids, if you mark that it's not made for children. I mean, YouTube is so stupid. You know how easy it is to get onto porn sites? I mean, why can't parents just monitor what their children are watching, what they're looking at on the internet? Why does the internet have to babysit everybody's child just because the parents are too lazy to do it? You know, it's just not fair. It's not right. I mean, porn is just a click away. I mean, if the parent's not watching what the child's looking at, either on an Android phone or an iPad or a laptop like this, it's just a click away and you're there on Pornhub or whatever, you know. Yeah, you get this bullshit message saying, oh, are you over 18? You just click accept or you are, and that's it. Parents have got to do their job and monitor what their children are looking at. if you have a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old kid, whatever, you don't have to buy. You shouldn't be buying them a mobile phone or a cell phone. For those of you in the United States, you know, kids do not need the internet. Can't kids just go outside and play tips and bull rush and do sports at school? That's what we did when I was growing up. We didn't just sit in front of the idiot box and, I grew up with video games, but I wasn't inside all the time. Yeah, this is just ridiculous what they're doing. So I don't know what's going to happen with my, just to wrap this up, I don't know what's going to happen with my channel, my YouTube channel next year. I don't know if YouTube's just going to delete my content. They could just delete it all, because I can't make a decision. I can't do anything. It tells me to go to YouTube Studio and nothing happens. I've gone to learn more. It tells you a little bit more about what they're trying to do, but it doesn't offer me any solutions to why I can't even get to the page to sort out whether my content is suitable for kids or not. And correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't there already an app on YouTube or a setting where you can just, there's already a YouTube Kids or something? That just puts that out of commission. So I don't know what's going to happen. This could be the end of my channel. I may be forced to retire. I don't really want to go, but my only advice to all my subscribers and fans, if you like the videos I upload, try and download the videos. There is a way you can do it. You have to put in the Google search that you want to download the YouTube videos in either MP3 or MP4 format, and it tells you what to do, and you can get a downloader that can do it. That saves me the trouble of having to do it all myself. But yeah, that's, I've watched a couple of videos on this Children's Online Privacy Protection Act and what they're planning on doing. But, I can tell you a lot of people are pissed off. No one's happy about it. So, if anybody from the staff is watching this, change your settings. If you're going to force this shit on us, let us all get to it. I can't get to it. So it's going to stay idle like this for God knows how long, until YouTube decides, well, he's not doing anything, so we're just going to delete his channel. Or God knows what's going to happen. So there could even be a fine, I don't know. Someone said that there's up to $42,000 fines. And then I was speaking to somebody else the other week who said that his content's already deleted because of this C.O.P.P.A thing. So he's still active on YouTube, the channel's still there, but all his videos are gone. So that could happen to me. So that's it, I just wanted to put it out there that this could be the last video I upload. I'm just going to call it for a couple of months now. I'm just going to see what they do. I'm not going to waste my time uploading any more soundtracks for the time being, in case this channel goes bust and I lose everything anyway. So I'm just going to see what they do next month in January 2020 or February, whenever they're planning on rolling out these big changes. But it just sucks, I am not changing my software, my PC, when everything else still works, except for YouTube Studio. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Merry Christmas to all, and a Happy New Year. Yeah, that's it, guys. Farewell.